What's happening out there, everybody? This video is going to be another list video. This is my top 5 John Carpenter films. Wanted to do this list mainly for one reason. I'm a big John Carpenter fan. I always have been. I grew up watching his films and always really enjoyed his work. One thing that's always kept me attached to Carpenter as a filmmaker is because I was born in Louisville, Kentucky, and I was raised in Louisville, Kentucky, and I just live right across the river from Louisville in a small town in southern Indiana. And one of the things that's cool is Carpenter wasn't born in Kentucky, but he was pretty much raised in Bowling Green, Kentucky, which is a fairly small town, especially at the time that he was raised there. I'm sure it was really small at the time because it's not a big city. It's a fairly small town. But he moved there from New York as a child. His father was a music teacher at college down there, and he felt really out of place and would go to the movies to escape being an outsider and away from where he was born. And as he grew up there, he became more interested in film because of it, and eventually moved to California and went to USC, and the rest is history. He had some student films that really got some attention from people and helped him get a film career. But I haven't seen a lot of people talk about Carpenter a lot. A lot of folks talking a lot about Kubrick, which is well deserved. A lot of folks talk a lot about Scorsese, which is also well deserved. Big fans of both. But I'm also a big fan of a lot of other filmmakers. I have a lot of directors that I really enjoy, so try to pay a little lip service to them as well. Now, just a quick thing about this top 5 before I get into it. I know I'm kind of dragging on here talking, but I just want to get this out. I did not put Halloween in my top 5. I didn't think it'd quite be fair. The film is such an amazing movie and such a masterpiece, and had such an effect on its genre at the time that I think it would be really unfair to put it in the list, because for me personally it would obviously be number 1. So I have to kind of set Halloween aside because it's so magnificent and so good that it's it can't be topped. It's hard to top. It's like people keep going to see Tarantino films wanting him to top Pulp Fiction. Guys, it's not going to happen. Just go watch his movies. If you're a fan, watch his stuff. Enjoy it. Love it. Enjoy it for what it is. He's not going to make something that's going to be better than Pulp Fiction. Maybe to you. Personally, I like Jackie Brown. That's my favorite Tarantino flick. But that's getting off subject. So, but that's just how I feel about the whole situation. But I'm doing this in reverse order, 5 to 1. And my number 5 is Big Trouble in Little China. You're going to notice a trend here because a lot of this is stuff that John Carpenter did with Kurt Russell. They had a great partnership for years and years. I'd love to see them do another movie together. Maybe something a little different than what they've done before. But it's a great movie, Big Trouble in Little China. It was made in 1986. And it's such a cool mishmash of genres. It's got some kung fu stuff in there. It's got like kind of ghost mystery stuff, and some funny buddy comedy type stuff, action, all kinds of great stuff going in this movie. So if you haven't seen this one, check it out. I really enjoy it, and it's a really neat, like I said, mishmash of genres. Number 4 on the list is John Carpenter's The Thing. This is a remake of an older movie. I do believe it was the 30s. I'm not 100% positive. I haven't seen the original. Do know it's a remake though, but it's an excellent, excellent movie. One of the coolest horror films I've ever seen. One of my favorite of all time. The special effects are amazing. Rob Bottin did an amazing, incredible job on the creature effects and stuff in this movie, and another great cast. It's a great script, really intriguing, and should keep you on the edge of your seat the whole time you watch it. And it's a really, really good movie. The next one is Christine. And one thing I've found about this movie is people either love it or hate it. Every time I talk to this movie about somebody, people are like, "Oh, I love that movie, it's so cool," or man, I didn't like that. I thought it was kind of stupid or whatever. But there's no denying that the special effects are amazing. It is a Stephen King adaptation, so you're going to have some fans there that maybe didn't like the adaptation, but the special effects with this car are amazing. The car is too cool. Some of the stuff that goes down in this movie is really neat. Love the dialogue, love the characters, the actors, stuff. This next movie is my number 2 on the list, and it is Starman. Now, this one's kind of a personal movie to me. One of my favorite movies of all time, let alone just John Carpenter films. And you know, grew up watching this one with my parents. I think they probably saw it while they were dating when they were younger, and just were really moved by it. And it's just an excellent story. It's kind of a sci-fi love story, which is really odd in and of itself, but it makes for amazing, you know, viewing. It's such an original movie and has some really cool commentary on human beings as a species and us as Americans. Well, some of us, you know, not everybody out there watching is Americans, but you know, I'm talking to the Americans out there. It's got a lot of commentary on us as Americans, but you know, and like I said, majorly as human beings. But really cool little movie. I highly recommend this one. I'd love to know if you guys either have seen it or if you go out and see it because of this vid. Let me know what you think. I really enjoy this movie, and I'd like to hear some feedback. The next one and the last one on my list is the number 1 film by John Carpenter, in my opinion, and it is Escape from New York. Such a cool action movie. I love the character Snake Plissken. May very well be my favorite Kurt Russell performance. He's so cool in this movie, even though he's basically just doing an impression of Clint Eastwood. I mean, if you watch it, just compare the two and think about it. But it's just such a cool movie. It's got some cool gadgets, neat little story, great cast. This is a great little addition as well. And you know, if you haven't seen this one, check it out. I highly recommend it. If you like action movies, if you like Kurt Russell, if you like John Carpenter, any of those are great reasons to watch this movie. It's got a cool cast and just really good stuff. Really, really entertaining. Highly entertaining. But I guess that's my list. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think. Give me a heads up on if you guys like Carpenter, and you know, want to mention some of your films or things that you liked about him. Some runner-ups, some honorable mentions, I guess. I love They Live, love Memoirs of an Invisible Man, love The Fog. Fog's amazing. Like Village of the Damned a lot, In the Mouth of Madness. Both of his Masters of Horror episodes are pretty good. Well, actually, I tell you what, the first one he did, Cigarette Burns, amazing. The second one he did, Pro-Life, okay. You know, it's pretty decent. But alright, I'm done, and I guess I'll see you guys soon. So, thanks for watching, and take care.